The Blue Devils.
The Blue Devils.
The Blue Devils did their parent preview in Wyoming.
Yes.
A very popular state for drum corps to rehearse. Actually, the upper...
Nice.
I mean, they're not dealing with 90 some odd degrees or a heat dome in the East Coast as we are right now. The Blue Devils did their show, and we kind of alluded to it earlier. The video leaked on YouTube.
Yes, it did.
I am not sure if it's still there.
It's not.
It's not.
I tried rewatching it.
You tried rewatching it. Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, I have to watch this immediately. I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did.
It did, because it was up for a while.
It really was. It really was. So we got to see the Blue Devils, and I believe it was pretty much their full show.
It was a full show.
It was the full show.
In quotes, obviously. But
it's everything that they're ready to present to the general public this weekend when they debut publicly. Thoughts right off the bat, seeing it and hearing it? I know we kind of texted about it because, yes, I sent him immediately, like, watch this right away.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I fell in love with the show. I think it's it's a good change from the past shows. I think it's definitely giving me, like, it's not the same, but it's giving me, like, the same ideas, like, changes everything. It, like, not necessarily, they're not copying the Blue Coast. That's not what I'm saying, but it's the similar vibe of they're trying to push something, and they're taking, like, something similar, like something as simple as, like, the word gathering and turning it into this whole thing, like gathering of like whatever they decide to do with it. And I think, like, the show is literally endless. Like, I was thinking about it, like, the possibilities they could do and change whatever they want the whole season. And everyone's going to be like, oh, shoot, because it makes sense. It's so, like, simple to build with.
Yeah, it's Variations on a Gathering, the title of the show. So
gathering of colors.
We're literally gathering right now. It could be two people. Like, everything they do musically or visually could fit into this concept, which is really smart.
It's really cool for the designers.
The problem, and this is more of a judging problem, is that the Blue Devils have to hope that the judges are smart enough to acknowledge and reward what they see and hear on the field. And you know, if you are overwhelmed with so much stuff, sometimes you miss so many things. Now, the luxury of critique is the designers can go like, we really like you to pay attention to this musical moment. Yeah. Oh, okay, I'll watch it or I'll see it.
I mean, the good news is, like, they're wearing two different colors, and a lot of times they just go together. So, I think the basic, with, like, the nitpicky stuff may be a little difficult, but, like, at least, like, everyone, like, the audience, like, you're gonna, from the beginning, they start the show by gathering together, like, you're gonna understand the gist. So.
Yeah. Now, they are opening with Uninvited and Kashmir, two fantastic popular music songs of the last 50 years. Because the math, I was all off on the. It wasn't 30 years
20
ago.
years ago,
50 years ago. 1970, 50 years ago. They opened very controversially because what's the first wind instrument you hear?
Soprano saxophone.
It's an oboe.
It's an oboe?
Is it?
Oh, did I mess up?
No, it's okay because I thought it was an oboe. But the quality...
Whatever.
Okay, look. I'll say, you know what? I was not impressed with the audio quality of that video. Whether that is because
it was pixelated.
The video, or if it's because of what the current miking system, I'm not certain.
They've never mic'd a woodwind before. Maybe they don't know what they're doing.
Well, anybody who knows marching band, oboes, double reeds are insane to mic. Like, it's just, not even just the instrument itself, but you're dealing with a reed that on any minute of any hour of any day could be awful. So you're already dealing with soprano sax would be the safer choice. So
they did do soprano sax later, though.
Okay, so the oboe, they opened it up, and then there's like a trumpet duet or a trumpet
duet. It's two trumpets and a soprano sax, I believe.
Okay, so it's a woodwind instrument at the very beginning with two trumpets.
You think woodwind should be in DCI?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, good. Yeah. Me too. I was hoping so.
Yeah. I've been a proponent of the addition to it because I don't think...
My friends call me crazy.
Well, like, the reality is if they say, woodwinds, are you going to sacrifice 16 brass instruments to put 16 clarinets on the field? Like,
why can't we just add more?
Well, then that's a whole other discussion of, you'll take numbers away from other drum corps. That's the argument is, well, if you can have 250 on a field... Everyone wants to go march Blue Devils and Blue Coats and crown. And
well, if you allow, like, the same amount of woodwinds per corps, I don't think it's a problem.
And you're also pulling from an entirely different base of people. I think if you're a piccolo, if you're saxophone family, put them on.
Dude, I want to see a DCI woodwind feature. I'm just so curious what it looks like because we've never seen it. Like, how hard is it? What can they do?
I don't know. I'm sure that if a crown clarinet section would be double tonguing on a clarinet. Can you double tongue on a clarinet?
I don't think so. Not very well.
They'll figure it out. While I am a proponent of woodwinds, I am not yet sold on the implementation of the Blue Devils thus far at the very beginning.
I wish they did more. I feel like they kind of wrote the solo like it was on a trumpet.
Yeah, because it's
where's
the melody?
Where's the wiggles, dude?
Well, yeah, and maybe that's going to happen.
Yeah, it'll happen. I'm sure.
Or they're going to change the instrument. But the problem is, if you get a woodwind specialist for your drum corps, you're kind of stuck with that instrument unless that person doubles on, like, oh, I can do flute, clarinet, sax, whatever. In its current iteration, I would be like, I don't think this is it yet.
I'm curious about the Bluecoats because I know that they proposed the rule.
I thought Troopers proposed it.
Okay. I don't know. I read somewhere that the Bluecoats maybe proposed the woodwind rule for a woodwind soloist or something.
I don't know.
That would be cool.
We wrote a whole article about the judging the proposals.
Then you would know more.
What I was going to say was, and I don't remember.
Okay.
Right. So, in addition to Carolina Crown and Blue Devils,